Boys, bringing you another great video, and today we are starting out the brand new FIFA 15 career mode, and the team I chose today is FC Porto. Football Club de Porto is its full name, of my favorite team, and I am too pumped to play with this team right now because I love every player on the team, and I can't wait to play with these new signings the team just got. I mean, the list goes on and on of the brand new transfers. Brahimi, Torres, Neves, Casemiro, Bruno Martins, Indy. The list goes on, and I cannot wait to play with these players and progress them throughout the game because these are great young players, and Brahimi especially is awesome. I love the guy, and I cannot wait to play right now. So, I'm going to be playing World Class 6-minute halves. Going to be using dollars because I am from America, so dollars make more sense to me. Porto do not have their stadium yet because they don't have the license to it, so they have this fake stadium called the Estádio dos Artes. It kind of seems like the Dragão, which is the home stadium for Porto, but it just isn't the same, and I am waiting for the day that they get it. European competition first season? Well, Porto are usually in European competition, so I'm going to have to do that. Oh, wow, look at that. That is that's lackluster of groups. Advance through that. I think everything here is fine. That's fine. Alright, I'm going to be Mr. I'm going to be the channel name, so I'm going to be, FIFA Choice, all in capital letters. So that's Mr. FIFA Choice. I'm gonna say Portugal, so I can blend in with Porto. I'm gonna go with shirt and tie because I'm very formal. Navy colored, medium skin tone. I'm actually pretty white, so yeah. Regular, and let's advance. There we go. Ponder new boss, FIFA Choice. Oh, I am so excited to play this game right now. I am looking forward to the new FIFA 15 career mode. I've heard a lot of good things, and I especially am looking forward to be using these players because they are just awesome. Oh, Otamendi. He's still here, but no, he's actually, it says right here he left. Yeah, that was a big loss for Porto this season. I really miss Otamendi. He was one of the best defenders out there, but Bruno Martins Indy is a great replacement to him, definitely, because he's playing pretty good. And even Maicon has really stepped up his game this year for Porto. So to be honest, those two in the back were pretty set for defenders. Here we are. Oh gosh, as you can see here we have the Central, which includes the Global Transfer Network. Olajan's on there for some reason. No, I'm kidding. Olajan's pretty okay. The table, every team, I believe, every team on the Portuguese league is licensed this year. As you can see, Boa Vista is licensed along with Estoril. Gil Vicente, who used to be, I think, Belém, Penafal, Morenes, who came back from second division, Rurka, every team is licensed, which is pretty awesome. I like that. I did not like the fact that they didn't have any of the teams licensed last year. Kind of seemed like a cold shoulder on the Portuguese league, but they really stepped up their game. So let's go to look at the squad. We're going with a 4-3-3 here, and I'm using the new improved team management of FIFA 15. What do we have here? Fabiano in net. I like Fabiano, I really do, but I might have to put in Helton or Andres Fernandez, who is the new signing, or even Ricardo. We have 4 goalkeepers, believe it or not, all gold in this game. Not really necessary to have that many goalkeepers, but I mean, I guess if one of them gets injured, the next one can play. Bruno Martins Indy. I'm going to keep this guy. I like this guy a lot. I think he's a really good talent, really good World Cup for the Netherlands. Almost went to Man U even. That's how good he is. but he did not go to Man U. He went to Porto, and I am super happy for that. Maicon, 77 rated. I think that should be a little bit higher, to be honest, because he's having a bang-up season so far. I'm hoping next year or in the near future he'll have an upgrade to about an 80 because his defending skills are just so good. Danilo, all-around average player. He's got everything well with him, as you can see. 77. I'd say that's right. He's having an okay season, too. Alexandro, always a great player. Got to keep him in. Moving on to Kejmedu. I might have to put in Evandro for him because I really like Evandro. He passes really well, but I do like Kejmedu. Oliver Torres, who actually isn't playing right now, he is injured after hurting his arm one game when a goalkeeper kind of pushed into him. The good side about it is that it led to a goal, but the bad side to it is he might be out for like a month or so. Ruben Neves, now this guy he is a wonder kid. He is 17 years old. He is younger than me, and he's going out and he's being a star for Porto. He scored on his debut, one of the youngest to score in that competition, and one of the youngest to score for Porto, let alone the competition. He's a 69 rated, so I'm gonna have to sub him out and use Hector Herrera for now because I like Herrera and he's a little bit more experienced. Brahimi, this guy definitely should be rated higher. He's already scored a hat-trick against, I believe it was Bate, and a great free kick against Lille. And, I mean, just really, really good player overall. He's doing amazing this season, and I cannot wait to see what else he can do. Jackson Martinez is the top goal scorer in the league right now. Not to say that he's doing bad because he is the top goal scorer, but I really kind of expect more from him, especially in the Champions League. Brahimi's really just stealing the show, and Jackson's second to him. Quaresma, who is not really starting much often this season, but I'm really excited to see him in the game. He's been in the game beforehand, but this season is going to be his first in Ultimate Team since FIFA 11. So I'm excited to play with him more often than I do. But he is not actually starting for the team right now. I believe Martinez, Brahimi, and Quintero play sometimes. Might also be, what's his name? Where is he here? I'm not sure who else might start over him, but I'm pretty sure it's Quintero most of the time. Let's go on to their substitutes. Adrian, who was bought by Atletico Madrid. This guy, I'd say he's okay. He's not the best. He's had some average seasons for Atletico Madrid, not the best seasons at all. But he is known to have brought Atletico Madrid into the finals of the Champions League, scoring against Chelsea, which was pretty hard because they are a bust of a defense. Christian Teo, who we got on a 2-year loan deal from Barcelona. This guy is a great young talent. I'm going to play him a lot. I'll make sure of that. Ruben Neves, we already went over. Evandro, this guy, we got him from Estoril. He's a little bit older, about 26, I believe, which is kind of rare for a Porto signing, especially when they're not hyped up or anything. But he had a really good season for Estoril, so I expect him to have good things. Moving on to our sub-goalkeeper, Andres Fernandez. We got him from Liga BBVA, from Osasuna. I believe that's how it's pronounced. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong. He's fine. He's better than both better than Fabiano and Ricardo. He has better stats, and mostly even beating Helton in reflex and diving stats. So I might have to start him soon. Ricardo Pereira, who's a 66 this year. I never thought this guy was really that great. I don't really know where he came from, to be honest. But he's okay, I guess. I'm not going to put him in the subs. I'm going to probably keep him in the reserves for now. And if he progresses, then I might just have to put him up with the subs, and maybe he'll start one time. But for now, it doesn't seem like he's going to be playing. Diego Reyes went down, actually, this year. He was a gold last year, maybe a 75. Went down to a 72, probably because of lack of playing time. He did not play at all last season, maybe about 5 or 6 games in the league, and a couple in the Champions League, but other than that, did not play much. He did get to be on the Mexico national team, and I don't even think he played for them. Herrera did, though. Herrera did play and played great. But Reyes did not get his chance, even though Mexico got pretty far in the World Cup. Helton, the I think the oldest and longest lasting player on the team so far, he's still 79. He went down a couple of points, but I think it's usually because he's getting older. He's around 36 or 37 already, which is crazy for me to know that he's going to be leaving soon. Plus, he has an injury, so I don't see him coming back next season. If he does, it'll be a miracle, to be honest. Next is a new signing, also Jose Angel from Roma, I believe. He's fine. He had a great season for Liga BBVA and Real Sociedad with Guzman. Had a couple of informs last year, and I looked at his stats, and they weren't half bad either. But he got bought from Roma for a couple of mil. Quintero, great player. Doesn't get much of a chance on the team, even though he had a spectacular World Cup in the midfield for Colombia. Definitely a great player. Definitely going to start him a couple of games. Ricardo, he had a season at Academica, I believe, and he was their starting goalkeeper, and he had a really good season. He had a couple of clean sheets, saved the team from Porto even, and he was bought usually because of his great performances. But I don't see him getting any time for me or in real life because he's got 4 other goalkeepers to compete with. Moving on to the Mangala replacement, kind of like Mangala's replacement, Mangala, whatever you want to say, Mangala's replacement, Marcano. After he left, this guy was the first to buy option after, I think we got him from the Russian league, Ruben Kazan. He started a couple of games ago in the Champions League, and not the Champions League, sorry, a league game against Boavista where they tied 0-0, and wasn't that great, to be honest. I think there's better options in center backs, and he's already gone down to a 73, so I don't know about him. Plus, he's already pretty late along. He's probably 27 at this point. Sammy, who in reality isn't even on the team, he got loaned out to, I think, Braga in the same league. This guy had a great preseason. He scored about 4 or 5 goals, I think, and they were really nice, but there's too much depth in the wings, and this guy just doesn't have a place for the team. But, I mean, at least he's still on the team. This is another new signing, Opar, whatever you want to say, Daniel Opar. Got him from Standard Liège. He's a 71. I think his best thing would be pace. I think it's around 91. So I'm going to have to play him a couple of games for the pace factor. And on to my next player, and I really like this guy. Maybe probably my favorite player this year just because of his potential and everything about him. Abubakar. We got him from League One where he scored 16 goals last season in all competitions. It was great to get this guy because I think he's the whole package. He's got physical, dribbling, shooting, pace, everything. He's a great buy. Moving on to Carlos Eduardo. This guy I haven't seen do much in the league or for Porto at all. I don't know why we bought him at all. I've seen him score a really good free kick once, but that's about it. That's pretty much his only shining moment for the team. Kelvin. I can't believe it's already been 2 seasons since Kelvin saved the team by scoring against Benfica in the 90+3 minute to win the league. And since then, he has not been able to play very often for Porto at all because, I don't know, I guess he's just not good enough. Rolando, who just came back from a 2-year loan deal in 2 Serie A teams, Inter Milan and Napoli. He's really good. I honestly think he's one of the best defenders on the team, but he's not really getting his chance because he's older and he really wants to leave the team, but he's not even on the roster, I believe, so he's just going to stay on the team, and I might even play him a couple of games, but he's getting old, so I don't know about that possibility. And moving on to our last but not least player, Nabil Guiej. He is a Algerian striker who saved Porto in the Europa League last year against Frankfurt, but that's pretty much his only shining moment. He did get to play for Algeria in the World Cup, but as for Porto, I don't know because there's a lot more depth. Abubakar, Adrian, Jackson starting. I don't know. I might have to loan him out. for now. So, that's the team, guys. Let's save the changes there. Let's move on to the office. Domestic Cup objective. So the board has reviewed our chances in the Domestic Cup. We love the cup run. If you win the cup, whoa, win the cup. That might be a little hard. Let's see if I can do it. Important transfer market information. Transfer market's open now, so I'm going to be looking at some players. We should look for a wide man. A wide man, huh? I don't know. I think we're fine with that, but I mean, if you say so, assistant manager. A scout. I like scouts, but not really into scouts, to be honest. League objective. This is what we want to know. I'm guessing they want us to win the entire thing. Yep. It says right here, decide that your season objective for the league campaign will be to win the league title. I'm going to do that. I'm definitely going to do that with all these great players. I'm going to make sure I win the season. And I definitely want to be Benfica because they are a big rival. And I do not like them. So that's about it, guys. I'm going to end right here. Tune in next episode when we play our first game. Peace.